I gotta pull up the right window. How we all doing tonight?
You fucking rube, you blew it.
Ah, stream ruined. Everybody go home.
Yeah, just shut it off.
Burn it
How you guys doing
down.
tonight? That's right. What you got on your plate tonight, Travis?
Um, I don't know. There were a few things I could have worked on, but I just feel like I don't know, having fun with it.
Oh yeah, having fun with it. Happy post Halloween. We had a fight in the parking lot.
Boy, did we.
Yeah, we had a knuckle slobber of a fight or whatever they call it.
Yeah, knuckle slobber, as people often say.
I think JR says that.
Tolkien?
Thinking of some. No, JR. Oh God, what is his last name? Maybe that is his name.
Yeah, he wrote Lord of the
Jim.
Rings.
No, stop it. It's not Jim Ross Tolkien.
Hey, B Void.
That would be really funny.
It wasn't a Denny's parking lot, but no, it was just a residential parking lot.
Yeah, we had to let the neighbors see me kick your ass.
Yeah. And we're both just wearing our jorts.
Mm-hmm. And you didn't expect. You were like, "Where'd you whip out that samurai sword?" And I'm like, "I always had it."
Never leave home without it.
You ever heard of a sword belt? They actually exist. They're pretty cool.
Ooh, that sounds neat. It also kind of sounds like some mall samurai shit.
Yeah, I mean, you can't tell that it's a sword. It's like just a certain metal that snaps it back into place really well.
Oh, okay.
So it's hard to get on, but once you whip it out,
Yeah, your pants fall down and you look like a clown.
Yeah, but no one's gonna fuck with you if your pants are down and you're swinging a sword at them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Part 2 at a Denny's sword only. I mean, bet. Next
Also,
time
how
we
you
have
doing tonight, B Void?
Did you just drop a follow, my dude? Or am I seeing things? I may be seeing things.
6 days ago.
Oh shit. Well, thank you 6 days ago. Let's see, what are you listening to tonight? Anything?
I'm listening to Best Kawaii Future Bass.
Ooh.
Mix EDM, cute Japanese anime music, no copyright.
Hell yeah, down with copyright.
B Void's making dinner.
What you making? I made some
Knuckles
ham.
sandwiches to hand out in the parking lot.
Well, I already handed those out. That was the appetizer. You're making sin. I hope it's tasty sin. Very chocolatey. No, actually, I don't think chocolate's a good dinner item.
You can have whatever you want for dinner.
It's true. You could have.
You're an
chocolate.
adult.
No one's gonna tell you no, except for maybe your partner. But then you just tell them, "I'm an adult. I can eat anything."
Oh, and they married you, B Void, so they're locked in it now.
Oh, I see what you're doing already. I mean, at least for the main character, probably.
Yeah, it's actually an idea you gave me a while back. I'm finally just coming back around to it. I tried once before, but now I feel a little more confident in my ability.
Elucidate me. What is this idea?
Doing this character in the style of Van Gogh's Skull with Cigarette.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay.
So I'm just getting like a sketch down. Might need to make this skull a little longer though.
He's got a pretty long skull. An oddly long skull.
Why the long face, am I right? Yo ho ho ho. But yeah, I thought of it because we're seeing One Piece.
That's right. One Piece tomorrow.
Happy One Piece, everybody.
Happy One Piece.
And
To all a good One Piece.
I hope it's better than, I think was the last movie, which was Davy Back Fights. Or there's probably one after that. There's always a One Piece movie.
I remember I saw one movie where they were all in suits. I think it was Strong World.
Yeah.
That one was alright. I mean, I'm not super into OVAs.
I really like Strong World. I think it had an interesting villain, and the Strong World was really cool.
Yeah.
Also, it was, as far as I know, the only movie for a long time that Oda had a real strong hand in.
Yeah, doesn't he have a hand in this one?
I don't know.
Oh.
All the advertisements I've seen for it have been dubbed, though, so it kind of soured my perception.
Yeah.
But also, I really can't care too terribly much about One Piece anymore.
You'll just take what you can get and then
Yeah.
just be like, well, okay, I guess.
Because, like, I don't know, something about the introducing these
Oh, be careful,
close-knit,
because-
seemingly important, familial ties, and just out of nowhere. But he already did that with the main character, so
Yeah. He's done that a couple times with the main character.
yeah.
How far are you, B-Void in One Piece, so we know where not to talk about, if you care? I've seen nothing about the movie. I think Shanks is a prominent character, and that's all I really know. I don't even know what it's called. Film Red? Or is that a different movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're right on both counts,
Cool.
and I think one is because of the other.
Yeah. I wasn't sure because there's other games that involve there's other things in One Piece that involve Red. There's like Unlimited World Red. I
I don't know what that is.
I forget. Let me look it up. It came out many years ago, 2013. So it's just an old One Piece game.
Oh, okay.
I think I played it on the Vita. Yeah. So that should tell you how old it is. That
Wow.
it was on the Vita.
I feel like he might need a head accessory, but I don't know. I want to try and keep this pretty close to the source material.
Yeah. Give him a little hat, maybe.
Like, because largely I want the afro to be a lot of the background color
Yeah.
that
I mean,
the painting has.
it's taking up at least a fourth already. Now it's closer to a third.
Yeah.
I like it. I dig it. You can say literally anything to your solid thanks, though. Oh, no problem. I know people care more about spoilers than others, so I like to make sure.
It's just
play
good
one of the
covering
games
those
out there?
bases.
Yeah, for sure. I haven't played most One Piece games. I've played that one because I was like, fuck it. There was some carnival game. I think I was just hungry for Vita One Piece games because I wanted to play them on the go.
Or
and then
Vita
I played-
games.
Yeah. And then I played, I think the One Piece Pirate Warriors, maybe 2, 3, and 4, or just 3 and 4. I don't remember. They're all kind of similar.
Yeah. I was kind of bummed with the one of the more recent ones because there were so many cool characters they could have added from Big Mom's arc and
Yeah, I think that was Pirate Warriors 4.
okay. Because yeah,
I think one of those arcs had just started.
Well, I think it came out during Big Mom arc, which
Yes. it
was
had its-
going on forever.
It went on surprisingly long. Like this one came out, Pirate Warriors 4 came out in 2020, and Big Mom's arc was still going. Because I think they came up with their own ending for it because it was still ongoing in the manga. It looks like they have Biscuit or whatever his name was in it.
Yeah, but there were also characters from the arc before that, Dressrosa,
Oh,
but they didn't use any of those because by the time it came out, they were old hat.
yeah. Unless your name's Carrot, no one cares. I guess Carrot wasn't even in that one. Because it wasn't so after that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I think it. Wait, fuck! It all jumbles together.
Yeah. To be frank, who knows if I'll ever get far into One Piece due to its length. That's the thing. One, there's a shitload of filler. You can just skip it. Like, the way I view it is I'll skip the filler, and then if I catch up and still want more One Piece, I'll go back to the filler. And then it's still serving its purpose of being filler. It's more One Piece without truly mattering. But the way I view it, it really is. You hear this all the time. It's about the journey. You're not looking for a conclusion really, because once you find it, you're just gonna be sad that it's over.
Yeah.
And besides, there's still like 3 to 5 more years.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
I am excited for. Are you caught up in the manga?
No, but I know a battle that's happening.
Just where they're at in the manga has me really excited. I hope it pays off for all the build-up, which I know is a big ask, but
That is a large ask.
for something going on this long. But we finally get to see some cool stuff happen and some folks that I've been looking forward to.
Hell yeah. Let me see if Oda has anything to do with this movie. I would hope, because if it involves Shanks, you'd probably want Oda to have something to do with it.
Right, because I don't know, like movies and filler have definitely been notorious of
Oh, okay.
introducing some dumb stuff without, any kind of care or responsibility
Yep.
to the actual story.
Apparently, it's not written or directed by Oda, but it is produced by Oda.
That means nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what a producer does in
Uh,
film.
They give the okay. Sometimes they fund it, but
Oh, he is the executive producer, character designer, and script reviewer.
okay. So he at least saw it. It
Yeah, he
crossed
at
his
least read-
desk.
Yep. He gave the big Oda stamp.
I think it's bold to say he read it. He's a busy man. And the best part of a One Piece movie are the outfits.
Oh yeah? What's your favorite outfit or like outfit styles from various movies?
Like you said, Strong World had the suits.
Yeah, those are cool.
Those are really cool. I think it's at the beginning of Strong World. Frankie's wearing a banana / flintlock pistol hat, which is just this bizarre, goofy thing that I love a whole lot. They all got some pretty cool outfits in Film Gold that I really enjoyed.
I don't think I ever saw Film Gold. I know it was important because it had what's his face in it? Shiki.
That was Strong World.
Oh, whoops.
Film Gold had a different, like just a gold themed enemy.
Oh, I I think remember this one too. Yeah, I remember that blonde guy.
Yeah.
He's just like this
Um,
big buff blonde guy.
yeah. It was
Clearly, I don't remember it.
it was a fun movie. Like it was pretty forgettable.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other notable outfits. I know it's not a movie, but I really liked Usopp's outfit in Thriller Bark.
Oh, that one was great. I really like the outfits in the most recent arc.
Wano?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun.
Do you think Wano would have been better paced as like a 2-hour movie?
Yeah, because there's a lot of chaff they could have cut out, and it would have been a better story.
Because they could have gone over all of Odin's backstory in about 10 or 15 minutes, and that's giving it quite a bit of breathing room, I feel, for a solid chunk.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff that happens in the castle, they could absolutely just do without.
Yeah. Like Sanji falling for the spider chick and then getting saved.
Yeah,
Like,
that
I
was
don't think that
a huge low
furthered
point.
that didn't further his character at all. Like, he didn't overcome his ability to fight women, or inability. Yeah, it didn't do much. It just put him in a damsel in distress role.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, role reversal is cool, but maybe not
Nothing came from it, character or story-wise.
right, and maybe not at the height of the arc.
Yeah.
And I think they already did that sort of when he left for a while with his family.
Hmm.
Like, you already got that cool, I need help but can't ask for it sort of thing.
Yeah. That... I think moments like that are... That moment in particular is one of the biggest I have grievances with. But...
I think I'm more forgiving for it because I read it all and I didn't have to wait. So it seemed a lot shorter to me than you, who would be going through it week by week, and you're like, great, I get 4 weeks of this bullshit. Whereas I'm like, okay, I get 20 minutes of this bullshit.
I get an entire bullshit issue, and then the next issue is him undoing everything he did in the prior issue. So it's all like we're back to square zero here.
Yep.
Nothing of consequence has happened. I gotta figure out where my light source is gonna be. Just start blocking that in.
Yeah.
Something I really need to build a better habit of is not getting so caught up in the details so early.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
'Cause
you will want. Sorry. Go on.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. I was just gonna say you'll want to consider if you want the cigarette to give off light.
Right. It's not a huge light source in the painting, and I'm basing the lighting off of that.
Okay. You were saying you get caught up in details too early?
Yeah, because like a rule for painting is generally to like paint in big swaths and just block in color, and then just start getting like increasingly granular as you go.
Yeah, my only knowledge of painting comes from watching Bob Ross, but that's similar to how he does some of it. I know he
Yeah.
has his own style. Because he sort of will do the details from the back forward instead of...
Mm-hmm. And that's a good way to go with landscape painting.
Yeah.
Especially how he does it, because that way, you know, he doesn't have to paint around anything, really.
Right. He's always building layers.
Like Shrek.
Just like Shrek. Wow, how topical. What are they on? 7?
I hope
Don't
so.
answer that. No. I hope.
Have you heard about
Blame.
the Shrek rave?
No.
There's this event where supposedly there's like a touring Shrek themed rave, and people are pretty leery of it because it was put on by, I think it was Live Nation maybe, or some disreputable like promotion company is putting on this Shrek themed rave, and they started selling like ticket pre-sales before even really having any venues booked.
I was jokingly gonna ask if they even had a venue. That's awful.
The one that's coming to St. Louis is going to be at Red Flag, which is right down the street from my place. But I mean, we'll see how much day of tickets are, because I don't think I'll pay any more than like $20 day of.
No, and I would not buy beforehand because there's
Oh,
a good
absolutely
likelihood
not.
It's not happening. I will be right back.
It says that venue's too small. For what the event is, I entirely disagree. I don't think you can have something like that at any bigger of a venue, because it's just going to be it's going to be a shit show, no matter what it is. I mean, if it ends up being, packed ass to ass, then good, but I don't think that'll really be the case. But I mean, if it does come in, I think it's at the beginning of December, which is all well and good because I don't know. I think any show I wanted to see this year, I've already seen, and even some I didn't. But yeah, it looks like bookings are kind of slim for the end of the year. And I don't blame people for not wanting to tour the Midwest in the winter, because I don't want to be in the Midwest in the winter. But here I am. I get to be in frozen hell. I'm gonna try a different brush and see how this blends. I need something with a little more tooth to it. Maybe that dry gouache. Nope, not what I'm looking for. What about my India ink brushes? Don't like that. Cream cheese. I like it, but not what I'm looking for. Thick oil paint. Yeah, that's the money. So let's see. Get some of this lighting here. Ooh, I like this. I also like this beat that's playing. I like Future Bass with all its bubbly bops and its squeaks and honks. don't know. I think the texture kind of conveys there. I'll get back in there with some darker colors and clean that up, vary it up a little bit. Yeah, the genre is just called future bass, and I think, you know, everybody knows Snail's House. They really kind of pioneered it, or at least popularized it.
I love Snail's House.
Yeah.
Some good shit.
I know Super Mega mentioned it in, I think, their latest podcast, but have you seen, what is it, the Drake Goofball Tour?
No, I am not caught up on the Super Mega podcast. What the fuck is the Drake Goofball Tour?
I think that's the name of it. Somebody used like a text-to-chat for Drake's voice and made this really funny, like, they took footage of like stage shows and stuff and made just a really silly video. And so it's a lot of like cartoon like beats put over a lot of like cartoon sound effects and stuff, and he's just saying a bunch of really wholesome stuff on stage. So he's like, holy moly, I'm so happy to see all you out tonight. I hope you're taking care of each other.
Wow.
And he's rapping things he likes. It all started with one of him and Eminem, and it's just kind of a nonsense rap.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely worth checking out, because I think the concert video is like 8 minutes.
Goofy Hours Tour?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. I'll have to watch this in a sec.
Oh, please do.
Should I watch it live or just leave it open for later?
Yeah, watch it live. Give some feedback, and I'll vamp. But it's a real good watch. Should probably.
Drake has a weird voice.
Yeah. Should probably add some kind of light color to this hair. Maybe I don't want to make it too yellow because the skull's going to be kind of yellow, but let's get a little pink in there. Why not?
This is something.
It's so good. I love it. Everyone knows. Well, now you're in the no-be void. Also, is chat even popping up on stream? I gotta make sure my chat's not broken again.
Is chat popping up on stream? Let me test.
Oh, okay, cool. It's just hard to see because of all my shit.
Oh, yep. That reminds me, I need to fix chat on mine. It broke once, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll fix this later. We are live.
Yeah, I need to add a shadow to that chat background, but I'll do that another time.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Have you gotten to the remix, Lois?
The remix?
Oh, I didn't know if you were watching Goofy Hours.
I paused it for a second to hear what you were saying.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
But you were about to say?
I don't know, I'm watching this remix.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's the remix.
Let me hear the bassoon.
Turn that bassoon up.
Where's my springs?
Speaking of Kanye, did you hear all the Kanye stuff?
Boy, howdy, how can I not?
Jumping jellyfish, you guys are great.
Fucking Kanye, though.
Girl, is that a pie in your window? Because I want to get to know it.
And I think this all started because, like, there were memes going around for a long time of just
Wholesome.
people making, like, digs at Drake, but, like, essentially just calling him a cartoon character. Like, it started off as just text posts where he'd be like, Drake looks like the kind of guy who would float on some smell lines towards a pie.
You know, he does. He looks like the kind of guy to topple his whole house by slipping on a banana peel.
And I mean, like, there's some genuine stuff to dig on Drake for, but I love that they're just like, nah, he's a cartoon. Need to look this up when you get on the computer. Please do, yeah.
Dude, I'll just drop the link. Fuck
Yeah.
police.
I need all of my friends to be infected in grace by this video.
Right? Yeah. Let me double check that link. Yep, we're good. I had to make sure it wasn't whatever else I've been watching. I've already pasted one wrong link today.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it was okay. It was, Yanner singing Snake Eater.
Oh, well then, that's the right link.
Maybe not twice.
Oh, yeah. Let's whiten up these teeth, but not too much.
Man, Eminem did not go wholesome.
Oh, no. Well, that's Marshall for you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit, they got Pickle Rick?
Yeah.
Goofy time dance interlude. This is a quality video. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I'm just looking out.
I'm glad it's a full show.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe they streamed it for free.
What will YouTube think of next? Alright, I'm gonna take a break after that dance interlude.
Oh, yeah. Save some of the show for later. Something to look forward to.
Yep.
Alright. Gonna get this cigarette in here. I think I need to fix the texture on Brooke's hair here.
I like it so far.
Yeah, there's just something very distinct about it in the show.
Yeah.
Like, it's too round in what I've got going here, but that's what I love about painting, is that you just kind of shape and move as you go.
Huh. Let me look up there. Yeah, I'm trying to get specifically what's different about it. I guess it's just more...
It's got like those little kind of nodule textures. Like, the texture in Oda's is a lot more, I don't know, distinct. Mine's just kind of a ball.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of rats, like, bit little chunks out of his hair. But lovingly.
Yeah.
As
Rat
rats-
haircut.
And he pulls it off.
Oh, yeah. He did jack that style, though.
What do you mean?
He's based off of guitar legend Jimmy Buffett.
Wow. Jimmy Fallon's looking good.
Rocking that Jimmy Neutron look.
I want to see Jimmy Neutron with like a big ol' afro. In fact, I could just.
Don't they do that in the show?
Probably.
Ooh, yeah, that's looking better.
Jimmy
Might even
Neutron
have to.
afro. No.
I thought there was like a scene where he's getting his hair done by a machine.
You know, maybe. Wow, there is some weird Jimmy Neutron art. There are some people that should not have gotten a hold of Blender.
I'm gonna have to look some of that up when I'm done.
Who the fuck is Ike Wilderman?
Is it somebody's Jimmy Neutron original character?
No, it's just a minor character, but I don't remember him at all. He's in the movie and season 1. Multiple seasons.
Are they just like a background character in the movie?
Yeah. I'll send you a picture of him. That show looks like shit. Wow.
I watched more of it than I care to admit.
Oh, I watched a lot of it. I probably got tired of it after the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, the first one.
Oh yeah, that was a trip.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool idea, and I like that they switch art styles.
Oh, okay. This character, I think barely ever talked.
Probably. Does have a voice actor.
Huh.
Is also a girl.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Let's see. Oh, they voiced a couple people.
The voice actor is a girl? The character's a girl.
Voice actor.
Ah.
That makes sense. A lot of children are
Yeah.
that way.
Like Timmy Turner.
Yeah.
Or Luffy.
Yeah. I think Luffy's Japanese VA said that once One Piece is over, they're done doing VAs.
I don't blame them. Like, some people, once you get a career, like, that's all you need.
Yeah, and 30 years of One Piece is enough for someone.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'll be honest, I don't relate to the workaholic, always doing something new folks. Like, I wish I did, and I wish I had that kind of drive and motivation, but like, if I can get just one solid project off the ground, like, I think I'd be pretty content.
I think a lot of people also might start off that way, and then once they get that one project going, and it's pretty self-sustaining, then they start looking for other things to do.
Oh yeah, I could definitely, like, if it gets to a point of self-sustaining, then yeah. I would pursue other small projects just completely out of passion.
Right, and that's ideally what you would go for. Is you have the one that was born of passion and kicked off, and then it allowed you to fulfill other things.
Mm-hmm.
While not obviously going back on the original project.
Right. Because I do have a couple small things I'd like to do, but honestly, I'd love for just one thing to be able to afford me the time to work on, just a few small things here and there. But you've got those people who are acting in movies 24/7 and also writing and directing and voice acting and yeah. I honestly don't know how some pro wrestlers they seem to exist in multiple places at once because they are constantly traveling.
Yeah, it's pretty. They're constantly traveling. It is a constant.
Yeah, that's got to be a demanding life because it's not like you can go on tour then take a break.
Nope, it's not like any other sports that have off seasons. and they
Yeah.
really should have off seasons where like, the wrestlers get, I don't know, less than half a year to rest, but more than what they get.
Yeah, it's got to be so taxing on them.
Oh yeah, I mean your job is to get beat up, and then you're also traveling. Like I don't know how professional wrestlers do it, and then also have some sort of other career. Like Xavier Woods hosts a fucking YouTube channel.
Really?
Yeah, he has Up Up Down Down.
Oh, wow.
And yep, and it's pretty popular. I can just give you the analytics. Hold on. It's pretty popular. It's got 2.3 million subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah. And they pull somewhere between 15K and higher views per video.
That's insane.
Yeah. And for the last year, he was a co-host on G4.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, he does a lot and is one of the more popular WWE stars right now with New Day.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, he is super busy. I don't know how they do it because, he's doing, 3 or more shows a week, traveling basically every day, and still somehow does stuff. And I'm like, damn, dude, I wish I had a fraction of your drive.
Right. I mean, a lot of it is, I don't know, finding a good team you can trust and delegate to, and
Yep.
to carry some of the legwork at least.
Yeah, because we have no clue what the production crew behind this is, but there's obviously at least an editor, probably someone to do the thumbnails. There's probably a good handful of people behind this at least.
Yeah. I think I need a bigger brush. You know how we can get to that point of having a project that really sustains us and allows us to do other things?
How is that?
Like, comment, subscribe, get out there, share us. Blood sacrifice.
Yeah, smoke signals, blood smoke signals. Show us to your grandma; she'll love it.
Yeah.
Show us to your little cousin at Play-Doh time. He'll love it.
Show us to
Your
every
pets.
teacher you ever had in school.
That's right. Just email your teachers right now. I don't care if it's 3 a.m.
They'll love us.
They will. They will love us and love you and retroactively give you a higher grade, maybe.
Yeah, you want to give your younger self better grades?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Everybody wins.
That's right. But especially us. But especially you for seeing this content every week.
Yeah, see, we do it all for you.
Yep.
I goofed. I should have done more of this background first, but it's okay.
Can't you just get rid of Brooke and...
It's all one layer, because I decided to do it very, Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh. Whew.
This might be the end of stream. Okay, good.
Oh yeah, that might have broken me. But I did it all as one layer, so I could get that really dull gray in the background, and so it would mix with the colors as I painted with it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which maybe isn't best practice, but...
Yeah, you're paying for it now, but you knew what you were getting into.
When have I ever best practiced?
Fair. Are there brushes that easily combine color like that?
Yeah. And there's some where you can change kind of the settings to blend color better or worse.
Okay. I wonder
some
if there's
reds
a
in there.
way to randomize what tool you're using. Like every time you click, it's a new tool and preset.
Oh god, that sounds like a nightmare.
It does sound like a nightmare. But that's just perfect for this show.
Yeah, it would certainly streamline some games.
Ooh, yeah, if I could actually like pick which ones you were using, like I click a button and it
Oh my
automatically
god.
switches, that'd be so great.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know that we could do anything like that, but like we could.
Aside from if you somehow gave me remote access to your computers and then I could do hotkeys, I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
think of a way to do it.
We need some coding people out there to build a script for us.
Yes, please.
You hear that, coders? We want you.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe.
If you wanna,
Help us out.
yeah, make my life more difficult.
Yeah. Ultimately, it'll make all of our lives more difficult. But mostly you and Dakota.
Let's see how this thick paint goes. Ooh, that is thick.
The big meaty brush.
Yeah. But I do like how this oil paint kind of moves around the colors. So they're gonna get kind of a brownish black. Just kind of fixing that background a little bit.
No, are you using Clip Studio?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it looks slightly different than Photoshop, but you could just have it laid out differently than basically.
Yeah, I could adjust the layout to look more like Photoshop. I have seen people do that, but because I learned in Clip Studio,
Yeah.
you know, why change what I already know?
Right.
Like I don't have much workflow to speak of, so I don't really know how to optimize it.
Brooke has really big teeth.
Oh yeah.
Those are some big ass chompers.
It's that winning smile.
That's right. A smile only a mother could hate.
That's right. Brush your teeth, kids. Brush those gums all the way off. Don't you want to be a winner?
Yeah, if they bleed, you've only started.
Yeah, that's what I learned from pro wrestling.
Yep.
Okay, this I guess it's too late now, but I don't think this is royalty-free safe music anymore.
Uh-oh. I don't think they can hear it.
They should be able to, because I still don't have my sound set up correctly, but
Oh, yep. I can hear it. It's just low. So, I mean,
Cool.
you probably don't have to worry about it.
yeah, it's the remix. 10 Paces remix.
Is it like a Sprite Tropical remix?
Exactly like that, actually.
Whoa. I loved Tropical Remix. It was the best Sprite. They brought it back at McDonald's like last year, I think.
Yeah, and they did like a really weird ad campaign around it.
I never saw any of that.
Oh, it was just like one of those where they do like a brand deal with, I think, a rapper, and I don't know, release some very limited merch, but made it like unnecessarily difficult to try and obtain the merch.
Oh no.
And also, like, the merch is kind of ugly.
Well, that hardly matters.
Fair.
People are just gonna buy it because it has someone's name on it.
Namely, Sprite Tropical Remix's name.
I would, yeah.
Rep those things you care about.
That's right. That's why I bought some G4 swag after G4 died. Again.
Hell yeah. Oh, you bought that stuff after?
Yep.
I thought maybe you got it like for like a Kickstarter or something. I don't know why, but
I went to their store the day before it closed down, and they were having a clearance sale.
Oh, nice.
So I got all that stuff for like half off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though. Also, it's a good-looking hoodie.
It is.
And that's like a Rocco body kind of style.
I don't know that person, but I'm sure.
Mega 64.
Oh,
He wears a
okay.
lot of like corporate branded stuff, but makes it work really well.
Gotcha. Yeah, I like the sort of. I think it's more of a like. It's not your typical hoodie style. I don't think. I think it's more of like a Korean inspired
Mhm.
streetwear type of thing. Just from like the coloring and whatnot.
Right. And that's definitely making its way over here slowly but surely.
Hey,
I
I'm
feel
all
like
for
it's making its way into the Midwest even slower.
it. Yep. We didn't get alt culture until it was already dead.
I noticed that, like, walking around, I did like a quick jaunt around NoHo, which is, I don't know, like kind of a fashion district in New York, and lots of expensive stores. But I don't know, people just walking around wearing cool shit, and we don't get that as much over here because I think the culture is kind of like, if you're walking around wearing something pretty cool, like it's seen as showy, and
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, it seems like a very old, outdated mindset, but I didn't really think about how prevalent it probably still is, like in the subconscious.
Oh, I'm sure. You see a lot of just like Walmart clothes around here.
Mm-hmm.
But at that point, I'd rather just go thrifting or buy online.
Right.
Walmart, they sometimes have some alright shirts, but that's about it.
Yeah. I've been going out of my way to try and build my wardrobe out of thrift stuff,
Yeah.
just because I can find really, I don't know, cool, unique pieces and just kind of throw them together.
Hell yeah. And for way cheaper than you would pay new.
Ooh, buddy. Savers is king.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't quite replicate that background style, but that's fine.
That's fine. You still got a ways to go.
Yeah. I'll go into some touch-ups if I can find some other... Let's see if there's... Let's see what this does.
I started playing Bayonetta 3 recently.
Ooh, how's that?
I really like it. Did you ever play Devil May Cry 4?
I did not. That was the
Okay,
most
see-
recent one?
The most recent one's 5.
Oh, okay.
4 was on the like 360, and it had a new guy in it.
I did not play it.
Oh, okay. Well, there was a new character named Nero that was like a third Dante or whatever, not counting like Virgil,
Mm-hmm.
or rather counting Virgil, but you know what I mean. And people, there's a new girl in Bayonetta 3 who's like this punk chick, and everyone was not excited for her apparently before the game came out, and now everyone's super for her now that they've actually like seen and played as her.
Oh, that's all it takes.
Yep, and everyone equates her to the Nero of Bayonetta, which is a high compliment because it was the exact same thing with Nero.
Oh, did Nero end up winning people over?
Yep.
That's good.
I don't know. In 5, they also introduced another new character named V, who was pretty different. They didn't fight on their own. They summoned stuff, and you fought as the summons, which you kind of do in 3. Instead of like the summons being like the big climax attack or whatever, you can also just press a button to summon them and then fight as them while having to protect your busy body.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's neat. I like it.
I mean, that's the best way to innovate with those games, are interesting mechanics.
Yeah, they did pare down the weapons a little bit, because in the first 2 games you could equip various weapons to your hands or feet. In this one, each weapon is considered a set, so you can't combine them.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. But, I mean, you get one thing, you lose another.
Yeah.
The girl has a really poppy battle music that's fun. Kind of like if you ever heard Pull My Devil Trigger.
I
From
probably
5.
have.
You probably have. It's very pop. And it's very... You wouldn't expect this to work, but it totally works.
Hell yeah. So is it just like e-girl Bayonetta, or?
No, it's just a new character. I think she's a Umbra Witch in training,
Oh, okay.
but I haven't had that confirmed. Yeah, it's just a different character. She's more of a hothead than Bayonetta. She's fun. I don't really know how else to describe it. Rodon's in it. He's cool.
Yeah.
Enzo's in it. He's lame.
I don't remember who Enzo is.
He's the fat New York guy.
The what?
The fat New York guy
Oh, okay.
who like always gets shit on.
Yeah.
His car always gets fucked up.
Because I played a lot of 1 in one sitting. I don't know if you remember that. It was at Truman.
I do not, but I believe it.
I came up to visit Truman, and then like while you guys were working on homework and going to class and stuff, I was trying to beat Bayonetta in a single sitting.
You probably got pretty close.
Yeah, I just got near the end and I couldn't, and then I just got kind of burnt out and felt like doing other stuff. But I never played 2 because it was only for the Wii U. But
I think 2's on Switch now.
yeah, they did port it over. So I mean, I just I don't know, it's a hobby I haven't really been allowing myself to indulge in until I build some better habits elsewhere, I suppose. But, you know, we're getting there. Like, I've been really enjoying Splatoon 3 still. I say still, it's still really new to me.
I mean, it's still a pretty new game.
I mean, if we're talking the zeitgeist of games, like, the half-life of a game is pretty low these days.
Yeah, true.
That light's a little too strong. What kind of brushes do I got here? I don't think those will do me any good. Uh-oh. You got this. Come on now. Cloud Blender.
Apparently, Bayonetta's still $20 on Steam.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I need to get a new graphics card and probably processor for this
Yeah,
computer.
that's not cheap.
No. Getting cheaper.
Getting there, yeah.
I'll just get one of those lightly used refurbs from some former miner.
Yeah.
I was expecting like just a huge drop off, but I guess, you know, demand's still really high. That
They stopped selling the new cards for a bit.
oh,
Yeah, so I think demand went down and then back up.
that makes sense.
I've definitely wanted one and considered starting to save up and then get basically a new computer around tax season.
Hmm.
If I start saving now, as well as my tax return, I could get a new computer.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
problem, in order to upgrade, I basically have to replace my whole computer.
Oof.
Yeah, it's not going to be cheap.
Was it the flat brush I was using? I think it was. Yeah. I hope I get a tax return this year.
You had to pay.
For the past 5 years.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
I hope you do too. Fuck.
1 year is pretty sizable too, and that was
Yikes.
entirely because of that shitty hotel I was working at.
They fucked you over that badly?
Yeah, it was around that time whenever that just bastardized healthcare bill was in effect, and they
Oh.
took so long getting me my health insurance when I should have had it. Like, I got it, let's see, 6 months after I was supposed to have.
Were you already paying into it and everything?
No, I was supposed to be getting it through work though, and they just
Gotcha.
could not get it figured out, and the management of that hotel could not give two shits about the employees.
Oh, right. That fucking sucks.
Oh well, I mean it's already paid, but
Yeah, it's what it is.
I bought some gas for I don't know, a fighter jet or some treads for a tank or whatever.
Yeah, who knows? It'd be cool if you could see what your tax money was spent on.
It'd be cool if I had a say in it,
Oh, yeah.
but I think
But
that's
I-
asking a little much.
I mean, we shouldn't even have to file taxes, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's
Shouldn't be
more than
honest.
likely because of like what is it, like H&R Block lobbyists. They intentionally keep the tax system vague and difficult so that they maintain their jobs, they make profit off of it, and people can exploit the tax system while
Yep.
it's still getting paid into by the people who are getting actively fucked by it. But
I think I heard somewhere that they were working on making taxes like super fast and easy.
it's
Okay.
ridiculous that it's not already, because like no first world country has it like this.
Right.
And if it weren't so, like, everything in the US, anything that has to do with the legal system, it's so ridiculously convoluted because of our, you know, very litigious culture. And so it just becomes this hyper complex system when it doesn't need to be.
Yep. Anytime that you have to pay someone else, it just seems like it's going to be a huge hassle unless it's your friend through Cash App.
Right. And even then, like, they're
Otherwise-
starting to get in on that.
Yep. I also heard that there's a class action lawsuit against TurboTax for how shitty their system is. They constantly say that, you know, oh, our service is free, and then you get like 2/3 the way through and they go, nope, you gotta pay.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's like $20 to file your taxes after all that, which is cheaper than you'd have paying for someone else to do it. But
Right.
they're getting in trouble for being kind of scummy and halfway doing a bait and switch.
Yeah, it's basically false advertising because they know by that point you're kind of worn down and don't want to go through the whole process again.
Even if you can import the majority of your shit, it's still going to take you at least a half hour of I fucking hate this. Yeah. And by then you're just like, fuck it, take the 20. I don't care.
Right.
So it's
So
good
for
to
me,
see that
when
they're
I don't have $20 to spare because government says I didn't pay.
yeah. Oh, it's shitty, and like I don't think we should get taxed on overtime, for example. Like you already paid your
Right.
taxes. You shouldn't get taxed on vacation time.
Oh
That's
my
fine.
god, yeah.
Like just give me extra vacation time if you're just gonna take the money away anyway.
And then to have sales tax, personal property tax, all those additional taxes on top of money that's already been taxed.
Yep. It's like they're playing a game of how many times can we tax the same dollar.
Right. We've turned $1 into $7 in tax revenue.
You know, I wouldn't doubt that they do have a plan like that.
Money's a fake idea, man.
Yep. I hear that the United States is sorry to be getting into all these current events or whatever. United States is gonna back Bitcoin instead of gold for their, or as well as gold for their what is it called? The value
The
of
standard.
dollar. Yeah,
I mean, we haven't been on the gold standard for a long time now.
it's true. But I don't know what we have been, just a promise of this. Is worth
Yeah,
money.
that's what money is.
Ugh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Vastly prefer communal or bartering.
I mean, I like the idea of money in so much as it's a middleman that allows, the idea of an artist to exist so they don't have to also be growing their own crops and...
Not doing any art.
Right. But, I mean, it hasn't... The longer it goes, the worse it gets.
Yeah, if I got rich, I would totally have an artist house. And just be
Hell
like, you
yeah.
guys make cool shit. Don't worry about eating.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You would be a patron in the Patrick Rothfuss sense. He wrote Name of the Wind, right? Yeah.
Yes, I think so. I don't think that was Sanderson.
Yeah, I think Sanderson was Wheel of Time.
Partially. He was the I don't want to say ghostwriter, the post-mortem writer or whatever.
Oh.
Technically that could be ghostwriter in a different sense. Yeah, he and the late author's wife worked to finish the series,
Gotcha.
and the wife was also his publicist, so she knew all about the actual story and whatnot that other people wouldn't. And the disease, I think it was like a bone cancer or something. It was not sudden, so he had enough time to sort of plot out everything that she would need to be able to finish it, which is pretty cool.
Oh, wait. Was Sanderson also Mistborn?
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, wait a second. No, that name sounds more familiar. And I've only read a little bit of Wheel of Time, but a whole lot of the Stormlight archives.
Yep. Well, then, you wouldn't have even gotten to the Sanderson stuff, because that wasn't until, like, book 13.
Oh, okay.
Like, it had gotten to the point, Robert Jordan, the author, was like, this is gonna be the last book. I don't care if it's 3,000 pages. Like, this is it. And then it wasn't, because it would have been, like, 3,000 pages. And apparently people don't like massive fucking tomes. I think they're cooler.
Big old fucking dorks do.
Yeah, like me.
And yeah, I was gonna say I'm a big old fucking dork.
I watched, have you ever seen, Letterkenny?
Oh yeah, I've watched it all.
Do you know about Shorzy?
I don't know. I haven't given it a chance yet. It seems I don't trust a spin-off like that, I guess.
Well,
How is it?
I've only seen 2 of the like 6 episodes, but I like it so far. It's a lot tighter of a story, but it's
Yeah.
also just a lot higher of a production. It is kind of weird having Shorzy be like a main character, but they definitely flesh him out more.
Yeah. I mean,
And
does he still just have the same cadence and how he talks and everything?
oh yeah,
Because
yep.
I don't know that I could take an entire show of that.
I definitely felt that way for at least the first episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's just something you get used to. He's a lot like Wayne, the main character from Letterkenny.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Because, at the end of the last season, they showed him, and I guess it was so they could, break off into this spin-off. But I love the show, and it's so weird because I didn't know how to feel about it at first. I'm just I keep watching it. I don't know if I like it or not. But I think I really love it.
They do have a couple stinker episodes early on. Letterkenny does.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't a huge fan of Fart Book.
Oh, yeah.
I think something that Shorzy...
Stinker episodes.
Oh no, I did not mean to do that. I think something that Shorzy has over it is that it doesn't have those less tight episodes.
Oh, okay.
Since it's only 6 episodes instead of however many seasons.
Right.
But I mean, I feel the same way about Trailer Park Boys, in that I haven't watched any spin-offs of that because I just don't know if I'm gonna like it as much.
I didn't know there were spin-offs.
Oh yeah, there's one where they're in jail. There's an animated show. There's a couple movies that I've heard are pretty good.
Yeah, Trailer Park Boys is one I need to really give a fair shake.
Oh, I absolutely think so. It's it very much builds on itself, like Arrested Development or Frisky Dingo or Archer, where the jokes keep sort of combining on themselves and morphing into a new joke, but you can still trace back the lineage of the joke.
Mm-hmm. And I think Letterkenny has that a lot too.
Yes.
I need to fix some of these teeth. So let's get to it. There we go. There's that grin I love so much.
There she is.
Yo. How would your One Piece laugh go?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'd be more drunk to come up with that.
I'm gonna hold you to that the next time we're partying.
Okay, sure. Everyone has to do it though.
Yeah.
Even no one who knows what One Piece is. But who would I be hanging out with that doesn't know about One Piece? No one.
I don't know if we invite, some randos.
Losers.
And if they don't want to get kicked out.
We're gonna watch the first season of One Piece.
Well, I think they could pick up off of context like a One Piece laugh.
True.
It's just some nonsense noises you make with your mouth.
Yeah, everyone's got their own mouth noises. so that you know off screen who's laughing.
Mm-hmm. Have you read or watched any of Doctor Stone?
I watched 2 seasons, I think.
Oh, okay.
So I
Because
think that
it's
was all that was out at the time.
I've been like I've been kind of binging it. Like
Uh huh.
it was the series I started on the plane ride to New York
Okay.
and
Yeah.
read on the subways all throughout New York. So I read a fucking ton of it
Dope.
because commuting was most of my trip.
Weird.
Um, yeah, it's
I've
different,
never I've
but it's
never been to
nice.
New York.
It's nice to not have to be responsible for several tons of metal during the whole commute.
Right. Right.
If we all die, it's someone else's fault.
That's right. And you won't know it's coming.
Yeah, but I got to read a lot of Doctor Stone. But the reason I brought it up is just because like everybody has their own weird like uh, quirks and how they talk, and it
Yeah.
reminds me of that. Like honestly, it's still kind of grates on me a little bit, but it's such a silly show. I keep on with it.
Dr. Stone?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
a silly manga, I should say.
Right. I watched it. I don't know how different it is. I don't know. It does some. It never does some things that I really want it to do, and then it does some things that are just really fun.
Like what? What are some things you would want it to do?
It's been so long since I watched it that it's hard for me to remember exactly what those were. I just remember that feeling of like I don't know, maybe it's that like it seems like it's building up to a big emotional part and then they just sort of drop it.
Oh yeah, it like never gets emotional.
Yeah. It's a very fun show and it seems like it shouldn't always be that.
It definitely could have room for some sad, serious, or heartfelt moments.
I guess it feels like there's not much in the way of stakes.
Yeah.
Like throughout the whole first part, you're really afraid of the real buff bad guy, or maybe that was the second season.
Mm-hmm. That was like the first part.
Okay, yeah, and then like they just become friends or whatever. And I don't know. That's how the genre goes, but it just felt a little lackluster, I guess.
No, I can totally see that. I guess it's another one of those where reading it at a breakneck pace really helps with that.
Yeah. B-Void, you joined for a watch party? Well, maybe one day.
Day.
What?
A day of One Piece. Psh.
Yeah,
We
maybe
need a whole
single
week.
hyperbolic time chamber day.
Yeah.
Just a whole year of watching One Piece without anyone bothering you, eating a bunch of ramen and doing push-ups in like
Oh yeah, I was gonna say we have to work out. We'll knock out 3 or 4 birds with one stone.
yeah. I might as well if we're gonna be there a year. Like I'm gonna come out jacked and having watched One Piece like 6 times and really tired of ramen or something. I don't know what they eat there. Beans.
Bowls and bowls of rice.
Rice and sensu beans.
Yeah. All I know is Goku eats like 30 bowls of rice in a single sitting because it's easy to
Easy
not
digest.
draw rice.
Yep. What do sensu beans taste like? I feel like
I
I've
always
looked
figured
these
it was
up.
like edamame.
See, and I always hoped it wasn't like a gross fish or something. Oh no, Yajirobe does say they taste like fish. Oh, gross. Yeah,
don't
I always
know.
thought like maybe celery.
Huh. That'd be an interesting taste.
Just very, I don't know, watery and green.
I figured edamame because that's what they look like.
I could see that. I bet if we found out now I can't remember who made Dragon Ball.
Uh, cute.
Some with a T. Nope, can't think of it. Tori, Toriya,
Toriyama.
Toriyama. Yep. Um, Maybe if
Akira
we found out
Toriyama.
what their original like influence for sensu beans was, which it very much may have been edamame.
Yeah. But if it tastes fishy, it just means it has to have like a big umami taste. So like,
Yeah.
what if you just fermented edamame?
Eh, that sounds so gross.
I mean, it's kind of like what miso is,
Yeah, true.
but miso is very potent on its own. And I've never had what is that like fermented soybean paste that's
I know
really
what you're
sticky,
talking about.
or it might be mung bean paste. I don't know.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna mispronounce that.
Nauta.
Oh, yes, but that wasn't what I was looking up. But yes.
Oh,
Now, bean paste. No, not hot bean paste. That's nothing like it. I don't know. You're probably right. Yeah, well, Google, you failed me. Celery is a sin and not the good kind. We don't go sin shaming around here.
all seven sins are equal.
That's right. I don't know. I like celery. I mean, like, I don't go out and eat it all the time, but like, celery is fine.
It's a staple of French cooking.
That's true. And it's good if you put some peanut butter in it,
Mhm.
or use it as a chaser for tequila.
Huh.
I don't know why that works, but it really fucking works.
Yeah, that makes sense. It definitely seems like it'd be in that family because it's got like the bitterness, a little bit of saltiness.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I've gotten very drunk off of just drinking tequila and chomping on celery.
Ooh, now I want a tequila Bloody Mary.
Yeah, that
Bloody
would actually
Maria with celery.
that would work pretty well. Definitely have to write that down.
I'm not gonna draw smoke just yet. I've got a whole shirt to draw too. What are we at time wise? I know I do this every time, but I think this is gonna be one to come back to. But I'm actually excited for this one.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you hit that about hour and a half, and you're like, that's a good stopping point.
Yeah, it's just getting caught up in stuff to do, and
Right.
I've got I don't know, each video we do is a little extra work at least.
Right, yeah, and I'm sure it
Some
gets a
more
little
than
faster.
others.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still working on, putting together a good editing flow so that it might be possible to do it for every video. And they're not going to be masterpieces by any means, but
No, but it's still good to get it out there, and at least with discovering DaVinci instead of whatever other video softwares, it's a lot easier.
oh yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna save this in my drawing folder.
It's
And
even like I used it a little bit the other week, and it was pretty easy.
oh
So
yeah,
the biggest hurdle I had was the original video I was using. The version of DaVinci I had was too old to recognize, so I had to upgrade, and it was too old to be able to upgrade within the program.
oh wow.
Yeah, it was like DaVinci 18, and they're on like 19 now. I don't know. It was from 2018.
Oh okay, yeah, because I think they're on. Let me pull mine up, and nope, it doesn't have the version anymore. It did it one time, but yeah.
They're on 18 now.
Oh, okay. Because also, I think how it updates is a little silly. It just installs a new copy every time and deletes the old copy
Huh.
rather than
I have
like a patch.
right, and I have no clue how they build it or why that would be the case.
Hmm. I don't know. Sometimes it's just good to start fresh. I don't
Oh,
know. It's got to
absolutely.
be much more complicated to keep patching.
Yeah, that might be one of the reasons Adobe charges so much. Not that they should charge so much.
Yeah. But anything you want to plug before we get up out of here?
There's a show called 10 Paces every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time. They do some cool arts and stuff.
Oh, hey, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I recommend it. Like, comment, and subscribe. They'd really like it. What about
um,
you? Anything you want to plug?
I feel like I should. I got some cool comics from my friend Delia.
Ooh.
Go check out Isolation. And if you can get some of those sweet, sweet variant covers, they freaking rule.